We were one item away! One item was left! Ah! We were so close! Well, whatever. Either way, I'm hoping I uncover this last item quickly, and we can move on, and then we can just, you know, reflect on the series. Sure. It's getting towards the end of another hot summer. I'd rather just be able to relax after this, because my body is sweating. I'm not going to describe it in detail, because then that might be too much information. No, I need to know how much information is too much. Wait. Would it be faster to just take the teleporter? Nah, let's go the long way. Fuck it, let's take the scenic route. That just sounds like you're being lazy. You're probably right. Screw it, I'm doing it anyway. So anyway, welcome everybody to the last bonus episode of Let's Play Metroid! Samus Returns. Had to remember in the back of my mind for a second. This is your host, MJ406. And well, it's time for us to grab that last item. And then we'll kick Ridley's ass. And see what we get in the Chozo lore stuff for the Can I get through, please? Oh my god. Let me out of here. We're gonna see what we get with the Chozo lore for getting all the items. I'm pretty sure it's for the percentage of items you get in the area, you unlock another corner of the image. So once we do this, we will have everything. And then we can just observe the lore. Enjoy ourselves. I wish there was kind of a description that came with each picture, though, because it actually, it seems very telling of something. And it's kind of disturbing, actually. But we'll go into that later. But just say, it gives more proof that the Chozo are assholes. The last upgrade's a super missile, isn't it? But the Eon gauge is clearly maxed out. And power bombs are probably maxed out at 20. Not that I actually got the time to check and count. But the fact of the matter is, I still have to find where that last item is in here. If it was on the way out, oh, I think I see where it probably was. If I look at the map as an uncovered section, it was definitely that. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if that massive room of just everything. I would not be surprised if it was in there, because I did feel like I missed something. I thought I did. Ow. Guess that, you get that. Also, never mind. Well, it could be in here, right? Oh yeah, I came down and got this. Now I remember. I was say, I didn't remember getting this. You did get it. Fuck! Even more embarrassing. Yeah, the heat lately has been unbearable these summers. The last one was awful. Like, what happened in my area? We had like a lot of crazy heat waves. They're like, we never went over 100, but we were consistently in like the low to mid 90s. Like, it was nuts. It was way too hot all the time. The AC was like it never stopped running in my house. It still did. Oh, and another one of these. That explains everything. Thank you for letting me up. Eat everything if you won't mind. I want to watch all disintegrate. Wow, it was just there. Well, we found it. Alright, let's go kill Ridley and look at the gallery for fun. Now I can make a complete joke out of Ridley. It'll be fun. You know, just take the teleporter over to where Ridley is. Although you should probably refill your stuff first, so. You know, backtrack for your energy refills and all that. But yeah. Global warming, man. Global warming. Something is definitely fucking up the atmosphere, though. It just has been getting naturally hotter. Whether you want to deny it or not, it's been getting naturally hotter. You can't deny it. And it just makes me sweat all the time now. Yeah, it's weird. I think last year there was some like wildfires in there were some wildfires in yeah, there were some wildfires that went on in Canada last year. And I think the storms that we got that came from the north, we got like freaking tornadoes. I remember in the middle of summer we got hail. I was just like, what? I remember I was at work when that happened. We saw like a lot of the trees get knocked down. We saw like our power went out, like flickered twice, and then went down for good for like a whole day. Had to leave work early for that. That was quite a day. I don't want to say it was a good day, but that was a day. That was a day. The maximum missile count's 264? That's such a weird number! Feels like they just did something wrong with that. Probably should have started with 9 less missiles, but I guess they thought it would be too hard. It also made me realize they didn't give you missiles in freaking fusion mode. Holy crap. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Don't tell me fusion mode's like no upgrades or anything. Oh, no. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. That would be the worst. If I had to go through the game with no upgrades, I would be very unhappy. Oh my god, would I ever be unhappy? My goodness. Alright, enough digging around. Let's go fight Ridley. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of how high it's been getting. But now I can give my final thoughts of this game since we're finally done. Power of hunting annoyances aside, I've had fun. So, who's ready to fight Ridley again? It's weird. You can go back to your ship and it's fine, but if you come from this side, it's a problem. At least I think. Actually, no. Probably getting near your ship makes this shit happen. I finally found you! Not again! That is so weird that they gave him a metallic body. As if it was from, like, as if it was from the Prime series. He's not fully metallic like he is in the Prime games, though. It's more just they try to get him to keep his original body, but they add some metal enhancements to indicate that, you know, he was injured in the previous battle. Ow! If only I can help my defense. If only you could help yourself to stop being a complete dickhead. It is nice, though, this game kept up the 2D Metroid tradition of making the enemies go red when you know they're nearly dead. I gotta say, I also do like this Ridley theme. Oh, which, by the way, I think the Ridley in this fight is particularly referred to as Proteus Ridley. It is like a blend between Meta Ridley and, you know, regular Ridley. Kind of neat. I still say this is probably one of the best additions to this game. The counter was a nice, you know, added flavor to the 2D Metroid games to give you extra combat. It just, you know, like I said before, had some rough execution notes in this game. But otherwise, I thought it was great. In certain battles that forced it on you, you had to, like, really use it in the heat of the moment. Sometimes it was kind of annoying. Could you not swipe the wall, dog? Oh yeah, you're nearly done, bitch. Ow! Wow, he aimed that perfectly. Yeah! I'm still taking a shitload of damage. Now I'm just being careless. Look, he shoots those friggin' waves. You asshole. Man, I should be using my friggin'... I wonder if Beam Burst would be good for this. Well, it doesn't really matter. Still, at the end of the day, this is still a great core Metroid game, and one of the best. Well, then again, they're all good. But if somebody wanted to say this is one of their favorite Metroid games, you know, I would not be against it. It's so crazy that freaking... It's either that Metroid's incredibly weak, or that Ridley's so strong, he can fight off a Metroid trying to kill him. Like, Jesus Christ, Ridley is a badass. A Metroid's basically trying to suck his life, kill him. He actually can rip it the fuck off. Like, that is badass. And yet, Ridley's supposed to be dead in the Metroid timeline, it seems. At least based on the Metroid series. Ow. Go ahead, keep trying to fight me. I have shield for days, bitch. I have shield for days. Now you just hear this annoying siren along with me as I try to kill you. That's right! Baby! Ride me! No! Don't ride me, that's gross! If there's anything I don't want riding me, it's you. It's a shame, because I wanted to ride you real bad. This is the Metroid I got. I can't use this as a proper bull. Look, he's too small! He can't even carry me! You'll have to do, Ridley. You're my new bull ride. Alright, come on. Your obsession with bulls is just getting old now. That's why I hated you. That's why I wanted you to die. You thought we could be friends, but you were wrong! I want you to die, because you're the worst thing to ever happen to me! And you probably shouldn't have killed her people. Don't criticize! Ow! That hurt. Oh god! I wouldn't say this is the best Ridley fight, though. He's big, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. If I can kill him with this, it'll be even more epic. Eat it! Eat it! I don't want to eat it! Fuck you! Oh, God! I ate that! Oh, that was a bad meal. I should not have eaten that. That was a mistake. Shit. It is weird that he's, like, part mechanical, too. Yeah, and in case you were unaware, he's not dead. He's the first thing you fight in the third game. He's not dead, you know. I probably should have blasted his head off, but fuck it. I was fed up with that machine that kept digging at me, so I shot its eye out. But Ridley, I'll leave alone. He killed my family, but fuck it. I'll let him live, because I think he's worth keeping around. Seems like his official death was supposed to be in Super Metroid, which is crazy. And Fusion, he was kind of frozen and fossilized, and the fucking X-parasites brought him back to life. Fucking wild, man. Like, screw that. And go to staff credits again. Oh, we can't skip that. Shit. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Fine. I'll just go back to frickin' there. Enjoy it. But yeah, I still like what this game offered. There always seem a lot of the later Metroid games like to have crazy complex puzzles to get one or two items. That's something that kind of annoyed me. At least in Super Metroid, the vast majority of the items to get were simple. You made it to find a little hidden corridor. Maybe drop a power bomb to unleash a little path. Only one area which I was not a fan of, by the way, in Super Metroid, really did puzzles with getting items. And that's when I always felt really annoyed. I mean, I get it. They're trying to test your skills to see how well you utilize all your items to get through these little corridors and avoid falling into the frickin' little, the platforms that collapse as soon as you run on them. Ugh. Metroid Fusion was arguably the worst of it, though. It had some cool ideas, though, but the way they made you use it to get some items because of those ideas were just awful. Let me Shine Spark into this freaking slope floor, so then I can then blast up, and then keep running full speed to do it again later, and freaking keep going up this corridor of slanty floors until I get, oh, like Jesus Christ. Sometimes the powers just get annoying to utilize, but well, again, these games, speedrunners love these kinds of games, because if you can master all the techniques, you can blaze through them and feel like a true badass. You really can. Yeah, and it's just, A shame that more people weren't really opening up to these, but I'm still hoping that more people are going to be really anticipating the next Metroid game because of Dread. Dread ended up being like one of the best-selling Metroid games already. It got people re-hyped for this game, actually. This game went back to the top of the sales charts when Dread got revealed. So I was like, oh yeah, Metroid, a new Metroid game. And that was like the best thing that came out E3 2021. Like, oh god. Man, yeah, there wasn't really much else. That E3 kind of sucked. Oh, that's what I should have talked about. E3, son of a bitch. By which I mean, well, yeah, what happened this year. More like, do you think E3 is necessary? Maybe the event E3 itself, I don't think is, like, really necessary, but I do really like the idea of a lot of game developers and publishers basically finding a time to all present stuff to show, like, gamers as well as the shareholders, which more the E3 was for to begin with, what's coming up for gaming's future. It's kind of a showcase for, like, the future of the entertainment industry. Like, think of it like award shows, like the fucking Emmys and all that shit, and the Oscars. Like, they're kind of meant to showcase, like, the brilliance that we had of movies. They don't really have, like, and they have, like, film festivals and stuff for you to be, like, seeing, like, independent films that look really promising, or being able to see future movies that are released, like Oscar movies and stuff. To see, like, where the true art of the industry is. E3 is kind of like that, to show, like, a lot of, like, the art that's going to be coming through the industry to, you know, let people know what to look forward to inside gaming. Because it's still a pretty early entertainment medium, where movies have been around for over 100 years already. Music has been around for quite a while. Well, video games are still relatively young. And also, here's your 8+ hour ending. No helmet removal. Just, well, you bored me. You could have done better, you know. Well, fuck you too, then. But still, maybe E3 itself hasn't been great recently, but, you know, the idea of having that event to having a bunch of game developers, publishers being able to announce things at the same time, it's a good way to hype up things for gaming. I always really appreciated that. Fucking X-Parasites. Gimme! I'll say, I really don't want E3 or the idea of it to go away. I'm just more hopeful that, oh yeah, that's right, beginning of the future, they came back to SR388 when they saw that X-Parasite thing there, and then Samus got infected. Right. I forgot that was how that worked. Either way, I don't want the idea of E3 to go away, but if they came with a replacement event that people were more hyped over, then sure, we can do that. Why not? So we're going to 200%. And we reached milestones, so now we got new art in the art gallery. So yeah. Chozo memories! Let's go over all these now, since we unlocked everything. Which, by the way, when you complete these images, you can also view these in 3D! Not you can really tell anything of it. But yeah, there you go. You can see it in 3D. We have what looks like the Chozo seeing the evil creatures on this planet. Like, whoa, we better calm down. These guys might kill us if we get too involved. So then they decided, alright, let's kill these creatures and take their life energy? Wait, what are they doing? They're like harvesting the souls of the dead. Jesus. The Chozo were freaking amazing scientists, though. I mean, like I said, they created the Metroids. See all these evil creatures, they're just taking their life energy. That is wild. Like I said, the whole purpose of what they were doing was trying to stop the X-Parasites. That's really all going over in the manga, though. And we have our own metallic army, including the build of the Diggernaut in the background over there. Being used to try to fight against the evil life forms. They collected energy and data on them, and then, well, prepared for an invasion, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And, well, they got introduced to the X-parasites. See, you can see there. You are the X-parasites taking over the creatures, and they are becoming, you know, even more, yeah, ferocious. I guess this is probably the would have used. They probably used some of these images for like the backstory and yeah, if they were gonna still stick with their Fusion remake. The shows I got to witness at. So they decided we need to come up with a creature that can destroy these X-parasites, the Metroids. Yep, that is right. I said it before, but here's your official proof. The reason the Metroids existed were because the Chozo created them. All to defeat the X-parasites to begin with. It's pretty crazy that they actually created what was the greatest heart of the galaxy. Then again, who would have thought that would happen? Who would have thought they'd be turning rogue? And again, it looks like a lot of the Chozo stuff did. They were too ambitious. And there you go. You have pictures of the Metroids attacking both the creatures that had the X-parasites in them and the X-parasites themselves, because the parasites could not absorb, could not infest them. Their absorption power was too great. They managed to find a way. That's how they were researching that energy. They managed to be able to absorb. Dude. Maybe absorbing the energy was them studying the X-parasite that frickin' got out. How did they not get infected themselves, I wonder? Huh, makes you wonder. And well, as you can see, Metroids were over to other planets in order to try to keep the, yeah, the galaxy safe. To attack X-parasites from other areas. I think it's a Chozo in another race. I don't think this is just the Chozo here. But yep, they're really bent on... It seems their greatest enemy, after all, was actually the freaking X-parasites. But then they learned that the Metroids that were all on SR-388 started to evolve and grow into something more than what they expected. They had to try to kill them off. Unfortunately, they didn't have the technology for that because they never thought that the Metroids would mutate into this. They created monsters that were beyond their own control. And well, they then decided to seal these areas off with gates. So that way, the Metroids couldn't escape. They'd be protected, but, well, it's more to keep everybody else safe. It kept them in. So they're going to have to kill Metroids to get deeper and deeper into the planet. They'll keep the race alive, but also keep the race from coming out to destroy everybody. And, well, the Chozo negotiated with others in order to, yeah, be peaceful. Or... Oh! Oh! 2D out of 10. Is that the arm cannon? Yeah, guess what? I think that's kind of to show the betrayal of the Chozo. Killing the leader, and an evil regime has begun? It's like the scientist being praised by the leader of the Chozo, and then, fuck you! And, yep, corruption of the Chozo. Like I said, there's an evil Chozo among them, and they're the ones who side with Mother Brain when they, when Mother Brain sided with Ridley. Kind of like seeing like it was planned all along. So yeah. Great minds! You let them think for evil, this is what happens. They cause freaking universal terror. Freaking... ah! The Chozo can't be trusted. And Samus was raised by them. Yo, I hope future games dig in more to the backstory of the freaking Chozo. Because the story's gonna keep following Samus Aran. I want to see more about issues that arose from her being raised by the Chozo. I'd be very, very curious. Like, the manga only goes into, like, bare necessity details. But if we can get games that, like, go over more of the backstory, like, yeah, like I said, other threats could come up in the universe that could lead to... yeah. Problems like that. So you get all 100% of the items, you get that secret image. I see the Chozo, or at least some of them, being twisted sons of bitches. Nothing else I can unlock in the game, though. So, it's not really worthwhile to do that. I go with the credits again. Not really worth it. Look at that. They managed to use all these buttons on this friggin' on the 3DS. They show the 3DS XL, too. Not that you can use the right stick for anything. That'd be wild if you could, though. That would be wild. But yep. That's everything there is to show with Metroid Samus Returns. And it's a good build-up for showing what they were going to be trying to work on. But they got pulled into Dread, because... I should at least mention that now. For them getting pulled into Metroid Dread. Because they did Samus Returns so well, I decided to let them handle the new game that the creator for Metroid wanted to do all along. Because in case you were unaware, Metroid Dread, which was referenced a little bit in Prime 3 actually, was supposed to be a DS title. But things happened, and I guess the technology was limiting, it couldn't be done. Well, with Mercury Steam making this game for them, they decided to let them handle the final 5th game of Metroid, Dread, which was supposed to be done so long ago. That's why fans were so hyped when that got announced. Because it was a game that was awaited since Zero Mission. Since Fusion even. Like, almost 20 years we were waiting for that. That's why it was such a big deal it got announced. May not be the ideal style because people, like I said, weren't the biggest fan of this game. But still, the fact we got a conclusion to the story that the creator wanted to tell from the beginning was finally something we were waiting for. And we got it. And it was good. I liked it anyway. You don't have to, but I liked it. But I'll give my thoughts on that game another time. Probably when I get to play it in a year or two, depending on how my schedule is for things. Well, there we go. I'll end this here. So thank you all for watching all this crazy power-up hunting madness. It was a lot of crap, really. And, yeah. Now I got this done. I think now's the proper time to actually introduce the collection game I was trying to do before I did this. Because I think now's a good time. So sorry my Halloween project. You'll have to be put off until another year. If I decide to remember to do it for Halloween, depending on how the rest of that year goes, because next year's a big celebration. So, next Metroid game. Next year, or 2 years. We'll see. Other Metroid-style games. I'm going to take a break, because I basically did 2 in a row. I need to give that a rest. So, another game that I liked to play last year probably won't be showing up till either very late this year or early next year. Depends. I don't know. I'm still thinking things over, okay? I'll just sit here and mull over being able to do Dread in the future. I don't dread it. I don't. Until then, everybody, I'll see you next time, and take care.